Hi, Grandma Mary here, and I'm here today to talk to you about Twitter lists. Now, I love Twitter lists as a tool to focus on the most important things on Twitter and help your productivity. Because as soon as you start following over 100 people, Twitter can get overwhelming, and we don't want that. So what's the solution? You got to put the most important things on lists and also use some of the search features. So I'm going to go into some of this. There's so much we could cover about Twitter lists. I'm going to try and make this manageable because I'm a short and sweet kind of person here. So let's get into what Twitter lists are and where they are. So basically, a Twitter list is a subset of the people you are following on Twitter. And so now you're organizing them into buckets, and you're saying, these are the people maybe I've met in real life. These are the people who are social media pros. Maybe for me, I'm watching certain people. These are maybe some clients of mine or whatever. You know, you can decide how you want to organize these buckets on your own. But now I can click on a Twitter list and I can see only the tweets from those people. Now I'm going to show you how I do it in Hootsuite. I'm going to give you the snapshot first of what it can look like, and then we'll talk more about how you start lists and different things you can do there. So when I'm in Hootsuite, I have added a whole bunch of columns with my lists. So I've already created some lists called Awesome Peeps or Amazing Women, Social Media Pros, and now I've got these in columns, and I can see, okay, here's some of the tweets. This happened from my friend Dabney Port. This was, almost half an hour ago, but I can still see it because it's a smaller list of people that I'm following. So now I'm not missing anything good, and I can look at the Social Media Pros list. I'm going to hit refresh and see what's happening over there. Maybe I'm looking at some of the latest news, okay? So, and the other thing I can do with these lists really easily is I can easily go in and retweet this. It's easy peasy. I've got some really good stuff in here. I can just send now. Click that out from Post Planner, fantastic site there. And so now I'm kind of got my lists in a big dashboard, and I'm compartmentalizing my tweets and my peeps, my tweets and my peeps. So that's how I like using Twitter lists. And in Hootsuite, you can add these streams. Oh, I've got too many on this tab. I'm going to go over. I created a whole list, a second list number 2. And I've created lists from people that I'm following from Blog World or New Media Expo, South by Southwest, searching hashtags, things like that. So I can now add another stream, and I could pick one of my lists here to add from here. And, maybe it's celebrities or authors or people that I haven't added anywhere else. Coloradans, I like to keep different types of lists here for different groups that I'm connected to, and I could add that stream and then follow those tweets from those people just easily with this column. But let's talk a little bit about how you create this list. There's a lot of different ways you can go in and create lists. And basically, you also might not know that you're already on some lists. So let's just say we're just going to go to my home page here, and it's under the More tab that you see lists. Now I'm going to click on lists, and I'm going to go and see ones that I've created and I'm subscribed to, because you can subscribe to other people's lists, so you don't have to recreate the wheel there, and you can also create your own. Now I can also see lists that I'm a member of, who's listing me. And, this is fantastic, a who's who of social media marketing active, and you can go into these lists and find out who else is on them. So I'm going to go click over here. I'm going to see who the other members are. It's now breaking this list into tweets. I'm going to see who the members are. And now I could maybe find some new people to follow. Maybe I don't know who all the who's who is or whatever. Oh, look, I'm not even following some of these people. This is terrible. So I'm going to go in and follow, people using these targeted lists. Check those out. You can also, I get ahead of myself here. I get super excited about all this. You can also go in and see what kinds of lists other people are on. So let's go and take a look at Social Media Examiner, for example. And you have to go to their full profile to go in and see it. And you can go under more and see where they're listed. And now you can find the ones that they've maybe created, or also maybe ones that they're members of. And now you're finding lists of highly targeted people to go in and follow. Isn't that fantastic? I'm going to show you one more exciting thing. You can search for lists. So let's go ahead and just search for social media is an example. That would be for my niche. And I'm going to go in and look at results of social media. These are tweets and everything that's going on with social media. I can add these filters. And now I can click on timelines and I can see searches or lists, results of lists by other people. So isn't this fantastic? Now I can go in and find these targeted lists of people just by searching on Twitter. I love it. It's fantastic. I get all geeky about this kind of stuff, so it's exciting for me. Now, just what I'm encouraging you to do, I know there's a lot more in here. What I'm encouraging you to do is do some searches, look at places you're listed, look at places other people are listed, and go in and create some of your own lists. So this is your homework here. It's a lot of homework. I know. I'm giving you a lot to do. But you can create lists here by just going into this more area, create some lists, you make a description of it. Remember, if you mark it as public, then people can see the name. So don't call it something obnoxious that people are going to not like to be listed on. That's why I like calling it like Awesome Peeps or something like that. So create some lists, add some people in there, and that's how you can start your lists. And then when you go find people to follow, for example, I'm going to go in and look at some of my followers, and maybe I want to put them on a list. So maybe I might see someone, that I'm connected to, and I might follow them, and then I can also add them to a list here. Maybe it's someone I know. So, that's how you use your lists. And now you can then segment out your people. So hopefully that all made sense. I get pretty excited about it all, but I wanted to give you a short introduction to lists. Leave any questions you have in the comments below, and we'll talk, baby. All right. Hope that helped. Talk to you next time.